Hello, my beauties. Hello, my darlings. Welcome to my reading. What is your highest possible timeline? This is for where you are right now, whenever you're checking in. Also, what I kind of love about this, I got the download that if you're attracted to more than one pile, it's because there's more than one timeline available to you right now. In fact, there are infinite timelines available to you right now. This is your highest possible right now. So if one of them doesn't resonate as much as you want, another one might be the one that you want to then put your energy and your attention towards. So very exciting. It's like life is full of options. Life is full of choices, and it freaking is. Okay, so our first one is this beautiful card here from the Dios de los Tres Tarot and my selenite baby. Hello. If that's vibing for you, then pile number one, check that out. Pile number two is this, can we even talk about this? I just got this incredible, oh my God, why am I losing what this is? That I don't know. Anyway, I just got this in Sintra, one of those magical places ever. Why can't I remember what this stone is? All right, whatever. And this beautiful sun card from the Muse Tarot, which is incredible. This will come to me, and yeah, I'm sorry, I'm having a total, I'm gonna say mind melt, but it's more like a mind melt. And then this sun card is from the Radiant Wilds Tarot, and here we have this green aventurine. Beautiful. Malachite. Thank you very much, pile two's malachite. All right, my loves, piles 1, 2, or 3. What are you feeling? Let's check it out. Hello, my beauties. Hello, my pile ones. My beautiful Dios de los Tres. All the sun cards came out for this reading because it's your highest possible timeline. And this selenite, my beauties, you guys chose this. I love it. I love this reading. I was like, how could this be a better topic? It kind of can't. So, right off the bat, my pile ones, I mean, you guys are chosen. You guys are chosen. You guys are chosen. You guys have chosen. Maybe you guys are chosen. I mean, that is what's coming out. You guys are being chosen for something, that there's something you want to be chosen for. The thing about your highest possible timelines is that they're what's available to you right now. So it's kind of you want to think of timelines in terms of branches on a tree, where it's you can quantum jump between branches, that is a thing. But the way we normally move through space and time, it's really that you're presented, you get a certain distance down a certain branch, then you come to a place, and then it's a crossroads, and then you have a choice, and you make a choice, and it takes you another direction. So this really is what's your highest possible timeline from where you are, and this is with ease and flow. Now, if there's another pile that you're really attracted to, or this one is, if you're just that is not what I want or what I'm creating, you can quantum jump between timelines, my loves. You really can, especially with a mindful attention of your energy. So don't get hung up on any of this, all right? But basically, this is your guides came to me today with this one because they were there's a timeline convergence happening, and people have a little more choice now than they normally do to kind of quantum jump, and more portals are opening. So I know, it's super exciting. So listen to as many piles as you want. They're all potentially options for you if you feel that. Trust your intuition. Okay, pile ones, let's have a look. 3 of Swords. Wow. All right. We are moving out of what's been really, really painful and really, really difficult, this timeline. And this is the thing about the sun cards. The sun cards are about a radiant energy. They are about creativity. They are often about a new chapter or a new phase that's burning away the old, burning away the past. And there's something here about this 3 of Cards energy that's really speaking to that. It's something you guys, I'm hearing transcending old wounds and past hurts. Wow. 10 of Swords. Yeah, exactly. The 10 of Swords is that, and then it's even more so. The 3 of Swords speaks of heartbreak. The 10 of Swords speaks to having the final straw. This is the end of you guys putting up with or dealing with whatever it was that wasn't working for you. It's been one sword after another for a while, and you're done. That's the beauty of the 10 of Swords. It's the 10. It is the end of that time. Wow, this new timeline is what a relief I'm hearing. Okay, beautiful. The Lovers. Yeah. So often this does speak to soulmate partnership, and it also speaks to a choice. So, I mean, for you guys to get on this highest possible timeline, it's really clear that you do need to make the choice to move away from painful situations. I'm hearing to move away from harping on past painful situations, but also to literally just have had enough with things that aren't working out for you. I'm hearing with swimming against the tide. I'm hearing just like putting up with ish. I'm hearing, yeah, undervaluing yourselves. I'm hearing getting out of, for some of you, actually abusive people, places, and things like that. Like for some of you, it'll be like a job situation where your boss is abusive, or for some people, it's being in relationship, like romantic relationship. The beauty of the Lovers card is the Lovers manifests as a reflection. Okay, it's a union of divine feminine and divine masculine, but it's also a reflection of your self-love and your self-worth, and coming into harmony in the divine feminine and the divine masculine with your source self, because your source self contains all the energies. Your source self is non-dual. So when you really come into your love relationship with that source self, my beauties, you start to manifest that all over the place and all around you. But it's a choice. It's a choice to choose you, is what I'm hearing, over all this other stuff. And on your highest possible timeline, I mean, it's gorgeous. Also, look here we have the Three of Swords, by the way. And this is like for the image from the traditional tarot. This is the image here in the Dios de los Tres. This is about heartbreak. I'm hearing that you guys really, really, in getting on this highest possible timeline, are going to heal heartbreak from the past, because you are really getting what it was that had you, that had you actually co-create that situation so that you could learn what doesn't work for you. And on your highest possible timeline, you guys don't put up with that any longer, that you guys know what you deserve, and that your standards are radiant. Your standards are for your highest good. Wow, I love that. And that you're choosing you. You're choosing your highest good. You're choosing your standards. You're choosing what you're worth. And wow, it's so coming through for you. Two of Swords. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this is something that you guys have been not willing to look at. And on your highest possible timeline, you are lifting the veil of the people, places, and things, and the situations that are, and your guides are saying patterns. So they're saying that you've been in patterns of choosing things that aren't good enough for you. For some of you, choosing things that continue to wound you. Some of you have been in what's called woundology, where like you're comfortable being a victim. You've been comfortable, I'm hearing some of you guys like love complaining. Okay, I totally get that, by the way. It's not a judgment, but they're saying that you are leaving that all behind and like flying into, with the divine inner wisdom, your divine inner wise mind, this relationship with your source self. This is priestessing, by the way. Like, I know I'm all about that lately. And seriously, like you guys, I am running a course to like run concurrently with this sort of exceptional energy for portals and timelines right now. That's in the description box. Suffice it to say, this is really like you guys, like putting your wings on, getting your wings, and flying out of this old way of being. And the only way to do that is you have to be willing, with this Two of Swords energy here, to look at it, and there's an admittance. You know how like when you're admitted entry into something, like this is what this requires, that this entry onto this highest possible timeline comes from you guys admitting your patterns, your part, that you have been choosing on some level situations that have caused you heartbreak and that have caused you pain, and you're just done with that. Now you are choosing you, and you're choosing your highest self and your highest good. Wow. Okay. Yeah. More cards. I don't usually get too many more tarot, but more wants to come out. Yeah, because Temperance, beautiful. So much balance. Wow. Okay. Look at this character. Okay. And then look at here. Look at the balance in the Lovers card. Okay, this really is about you guys coming into balance and harmony with your source self and your soul self on this highest possible timeline. In order for you guys to choose you, you have to get a really, like a way more balanced view, I'm hearing, of the situations, that you have allowed situations to be imbalanced, not in your favor, and that you have allowed this, and that you really need to look at it and like stand for you now. Stand for things being in your favor. I'm also hearing that part of this sort of temperance balancing energy is you choosing you and choosing what's best for you again and again and again and again. And here's why. On this highest possible timeline, it's like, again, if yeah. They're saying that it's like with the branches that they want you to, like, you're going along a branch, they want you to choose you. And then they want you to go along this branch, they want you to choose you. And they want you to go along this and choose you. And that you need to choose you again and again and again to get over here. Because this is where your highest possible timeline is. And that the patterns have had you guys being like, well, you choose you this time, but then you slide back over here. And then, well, you choose you this time, but then you slide back over here. And then you choose, and it's like, no, you have to just keep choosing you, choosing you, choosing you. So it's going to actually seem like a little bit imbalanced for a while. But that is actually a righting and a restoring of the balance. And this temperance energy is going to allow you guys to be at so much more peace. Again, I think I was saying earlier, like there's like, it's energy of relief is on this timeline, that like this is over. Putting up with this stuff is over. And on this, this highest possible timeline, like you choose it, you do it. I love how, it's like you're, I know your guys are saying this is totally the case, especially pile ones. I don't know, a lot of you maybe are avid readers, but that it really is, life is like a choose your own adventure book. And if you don't know what those are, like totally check them out because they're super fun. But like really, it's like you guys, this is a breakthrough for you guys to really get the power of choosing. First of all, with the Two of Swords, choosing where you are, choosing what has happened, and then choosing to take the blinders off, see what wasn't working for you, and then choosing what does work for you, being discriminating. And this is different from being judgmental. This is something I talk to my priestesses a lot about lately as well, is the energy of being judgmental is really low vibe, and it's just not going to get you where you want to go, my beautiful souls. What gets you where you want to go is being discriminating, and that's different. That's about aligning to like what is best for you, what's in alignment for you, what's in soul resonance for you. And by the way, that changes. We keep checking in with that all the time, my loves. But if you keep choosing you, it's going to become your new pattern, and that is going to get you on this radiant new timeline. And there's going to be so much of this more temperate, easy energy. Things are going to be easier. There's no more swimming against the tide. I was hearing for you. Like, it's really like, this has been way harder than you want it to be. This is definitely way harder than I want it to be for you, my beautiful pile ones. That's for sure. And one of the things for you guys to recognize again is that there's a part of you that has wanted it to be hard. That part of you that doesn't necessarily believe that you're worthy just because you are, and so you have to earn it. A part of you that has maybe believed that you deserve the treatment that you've received, and it's just like, no more of that. On this highest possible timeline, like, you are honoring yourselves, and it's such a relief, and everything is so much easier because you are making better choices. End of story. You are making choices. That is the Lover's energy. You are making choices that reflect alignment with your highest source self. You are making choices for your highest good, and you're making those choices every single time. What is for your highest good? And the beautiful thing here is that your highest good is always in alignment with the highest good of everyone you're interconnected to. Now, does that mean they get what they want? Not necessarily. Does getting what you want always is getting what you want always for your highest good? No. And once you guys start to practice making the choices that are for your highest good again and again and again, you will start to see even more on this easier path, on this path of least resistance, how it is that, like, even when you don't get what you want, it's for your highest good. Because whatever that wasn't in alignment with you. And you get that because you're showing up, you're doing your best, and it allows you to maintain that temperate energy. It allows you to be in ease. Is it always easy? No, sometimes it's challenging not to get what you want, but you can be even inside of challenging energy. You can be even uncomfortable in expansive energy and actually be comfortable in all of that as well. Be temperate in all of that. I'm hearing actually, this is a timeline that eventually leads to like enlightenment, that like going through the stuff and then really getting this Lover's energy down with this energy of temperance. Like, this is you guys becoming like a total Buddha. Like, it's really beautiful. Wow. Ooh, selenite, clear the clutter. Yes. First of all, you guys chose selenite. If you don't have selenite, maybe you want to get some, and it will support you in this. And, but like, this is clutter. This is clutter. Like, clear it, like, leave it, release it, walk away from it. Walk toward, and by the way, walking away, you can look at it, everything is narrative. It's how you look at it. You're not necessarily walking away from anything. You are walking toward your highest possible timeline. You are walking toward your alignment with your source self. You are walking toward your highest good. That's what I'm hearing will clear the clutter for you guys, my love, seeing it that way. Sunstone, take pleasure in the things you do. Yeah, my dudes, it's like, if it's not nourishing you, it's not good for you. Like really choose what nourishes you again and again and again. And this isn't necessarily always hedonistic. I mean, pleasure, but this is like, take pleasure in the things you do. You can take pleasure in doing your dishes because you like to have a clean kitchen, or because you don't want to be under a pile of dishes that's going to take you 3 hours on a Sunday when you could be out walking in the park with your dog. Like, it's like, you can take pleasure in knowing that like what you're doing is self-care. You can take pleasure in every single thing. The other thing is that high vibrational frequency really keeps you out of, again, these sort of patterns of complaining, patterns of woundology, patterns of allowing yourself to be taken advantage of, or spoken down to, or just taken for granted, or, you know, like neglected, or flat out abused, right? Those patterns, when we put ourselves in those situations again and again and again. And when you just start taking pleasure in all the little things you do, you get on a higher and higher timeline naturally, because your vibrational frequency increases and you become accustomed to being nourished by having a pleasing life that brings you pleasure. And like, that's a choice. That's a narrative. And this kind of energy, this clutter energy, doesn't touch it. It doesn't come anywhere near it. People who would be predator-like won't even choose you to talk to at the party, because you're just like high vibing. Like, they have nowhere near you. And I'm hearing that like on this highest possible timeline, they really have, they're just not even getting near you anymore. Epodite, go deeper. All right, my loves, this is really about this Two of Swords, and like being willing to look at your patterns, look at the way, you know, look at the ways you've been comfortable and what's not good enough for you or even hurting you. All right, because to get on this highest possible timeline, we want to choose away from that. We want to choose toward what is going to like nourish us and serve us and feel so good and bring us so much pleasure and light us up and be healthy for us. And it's radiant soul energy. Remember that the sun energy is like leading this whole reading. And this beautiful, beautiful piece of temperance, like really knowing that like this is an alignment. It resonates. It's so much easier when it resonates. Labradorite, see the magic. Yeah, it's just magic. This timeline is magic. This is a magic life. And one of the things I love about, like, I mean, I teach a lot of the magic I teach is like, some of it is really like light language and stuff, like absolutely transmissions and all that fun stuff. But like practical magic is also completely luminous and wonderful. And the fact is, my beautiful pile ones, this timeline is ascended to, is stepped onto, is chosen again and again and again by you from a place of very, very practical magic. In that, like, this is just about like getting what works for you, getting what is good for you, being committed because you love yourself, being committed to making those choices on very small, taking pleasure in the things you do daily basis, and in bigger, because the clutter will clear. You won't choose the clutter. You will release the clutter, and the clutter will stop coming near you. Just really, it'll be like, it's the difference between having like, you know, a room full of laundry and like it taking like a week to do it, that you lose your entire vacation, or, you know, just when your laundry basket's full, like you do it, like, and taking pleasure in that. Like, I don't know, like getting really nerdy about how you fold your laundry. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is a luminous, joyful life. This is beautiful. And the details of this, pile one, like, your guides are like, this isn't even about the details of like, you're going to win an Academy Award, and you're going to, because it won't even freaking matter, because you're going to be so joyful, so peaceful, so balanced, so in alignment, so in a relationship. By the way, you manifest a relationship from this place, like, absolutely. But you got to see the magic in this day-to-day choosing you again and again and again and again, getting on this highest possible timeline. Wow. Super love this for you. Okay, your angels want to talk through the Divine Feather Messenger. This is the time when I say here, get on this timeline, sink this in. Sink it in by typing in pile one, I receive it. When you type in pile one, I receive it, you receive this message on a cellular level. It goes through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. This one wants to talk. My love. So type it in if you're feeling it. Sink it into your bodies. Canary, step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. Beautiful. Yeah, my loves, this really is like your song this is about you taking care of you. Really, step forward now, sing your song. And sometimes that really looks like the power in finding your voice really looks like setting those boundaries, saying no to the things that don't work for you, really standing for like who you are. Like, I just want you guys to get into this path. This is the path where you are singing your song, where the power is in finding your voice. And this voice is the voice of your source self, of your highest self, for your highest good. This is your voice. Your voice is co-creating with your human you. Your source self is co-creating this beautiful, beautiful timeline with your human you. You have to keep choosing it. You have to keep voicing it. We don't have to. You don't have to do anything. That's the point about, you choose it. But if you want this timeline, this is what the information is for you to navigate over to there right now. And it's just going to be so much more peaceful and so much easier, so much less drama. That's something, maybe some of you guys have to clear the clutter of maybe you're a little bit junked on drama and the intensity of all that. There's a much more beautiful timeline for you guys, but it's not a drama timeline. It is an enlightenment timeline, and it is gorgeous. It is a Buddha timeline. Pile ones, my beautiful Buddhas. I love this for you. This is gorgeous. I so hope you sunk this in and typed in pile one. I receive it. And if you're feeling me, as always, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I do free reading giveaways, but they are for subscribers only. So subscribe if you're interested in that. You can find out how to enter in the details below. And what else? Oh, priestessing. I mentioned priestessing, but I'll say it again. Priestessing. It's like my thing right now. It's so rolling. I'm so able to be a contribution to so many beautiful priestesses, and there's room for a few more in my upcoming thing. It's really soon, so you want to check that out now and jump on that, because there are these energetic portals over the next few weeks. And so I'm running a course to seize the day, seize that energy. My beautiful, beautiful pile ones, I'm just so excited for you to get yourselves on this timeline. This really is a life of joy, a life of self-care, a life of self-worth, a life of you choosing you, a life of you choosing your highest you, and inside of that alignment, really for the highest good of everyone who's connected to you. It's just beautiful, pile ones. I so hope you receive this. I so hope you got this. And I so hope you know, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, pile twos, my malachite beauties. Wow. This stone came from Sintra, which is a magical land, really in Portugal. And I'm actually in Barcelona right now. And this stone has just come with me on my travels, being magical. And you guys chose this beautiful sun card from the Soul Tarot, the Muse Tarot. This is the Muse Tarot. Okay, get your tarot straight, Kylan. Anyway, look at this energy. Look at this incredible, beautiful, radiant character over here with this headdress on. I just love it so much. Okay, pile twos. Your highest possible timeline. All right, caveats and addendums, right? Your guides always come to me, as you know, to get you on your highest possible timeline. So this reading, I was like, really? That's so exciting. I get to just say it flat out. And they were like, you do, except you don't, because there's caveats and addendums, and they are this. This is your highest possible timeline, as is always the case, from where you are now. Now, that doesn't mean you can't quantum jump timelines. You can. It's just that usually we enjoy the narrative unfolding of things. So your timeline journey is like going like the branches of a tree. So you go along a branch until you reach a choice point, and then you make your choice, then you end up on another timeline. So the timelines are very much a function of what you're choosing for yourself. That's how you are co-authoring the choose your own adventure narrative of your life. Now, that being said, you can totally freaking quantum jump. So you're here at pile 2. Now, if pile 2 is not resonating for you and you're attracted to another pile, that just means that that pile is also another highest possible timeline available to you right now. That kind of makes the word possible a little bit meaningless. All right. It is that there are actually infinite timelines available to anyone at any point. And that's right. This is very advanced priestessing, but my loves, it's true. So whatever timeline, like whatever piles you resonate with, okay, you get to choose from among those which you want to align your energies with. And that is going to impact your choices that you make going forward, getting you on these timelines. That's how this works, okay? So my loves, let's have a look here at my beautiful Muse Tarot choosers, my beautiful malachite. By the way, malachite's a stone of transformation. So like really big, really gorgeous energy coming through there. The Empress. Damn, pile twos. I love the Empress in this Muse deck too. Look at that. This really is about coming into a recognition with an alignment with your source self that is like the stuff that creates worlds. I mean, look at inside of her dress. It's like the universe is in there. Inside of you, the universe is in there. Outside of you, inside, outside, it's all the same. The Empress as the force of sort of channeling and being able to be a conduit for the energy that creates worlds in this world really is part of the destiny of this path. All right, is what I'm hearing. Now, destiny, again, it says, like, suggests we don't have free will, which we do. We're co-creating, my loves. But this path is a particular path. This timeline is a particular timeline. So there is something about you guys stepping into your creative energy in a really boss way, but with that divine feminine energy as a creator. So this is creating from flow. This is creating with your foundation set in place. This is also about being able to receive before you create, right? So we're not like forcing outcomes. This is really about, again, being in that flow in like a super powerful way. The Empress is divine feminine energy in its most boss characterization in the deck. And why the Sun card? Because this reading, this highest possible timeline reading, is about optimism. It's about joy. It's about radiance. This is your highest possible, most radiant timeline available to you right now, my beautiful pile two. So that's pretty high. Pretty high. Oh, we have the Page of Materials. That's the Page of Pentacles. Amazing. So this really is on this timeline. There is something, the page really speaks to like a childlike sort of new energy and a kind of a coming forward. But it's the Page of Materials, it's the Page of Pentacles. So it's a childlike energy or coming forward energy of manifesting something. And like it's material, material wealth, material well-being. But also, again, when it comes to the creative process, really can be about an actual creation. Like this is about making stuff in this world, seeing things manifest and on the third dimension. Okay, we are in 3D. So there's something about really stepping into that role with that page energy, but stepping into it joyfully, stepping into it in your flow. I'm hearing that you, my pile twos, like if you're resonating with this, you already know what that's about. It's really about the sort of boss ownership of your creativity in manifesting something, in making something, and being willing to come forward in order to do that. I'm hearing that there is a way in which that's the choice moment of getting on this timeline, is that like it's really about stepping forward as the page, but doing it from a place of playfulness, doing it from a place of joy. This is something you would love to do. I'm hearing for some of you, it's something you're doing anyway. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is overthinking. This is a card of Nine of Voices. This is a card of overthinking. And what it can do is it can dim your light. Look at this beauty here. Look at this beautiful, beautiful character. All right. Now, if this character is burdened by overthinking, if this character is burdening themselves with worry, I mean, the entire universe is as much within them as it is within the Empress. Everything is possible here, but it's being shut down by, I'm hearing an overabundance of, I'm hearing an overabundance of concerns. So there comes a point at which where, there's being like careless and there's being like careful, and then there's being like petrified. And like petrified as in frozen, like it like locks down our ability to step forward. And this Page of Materials energy, this Page of Pentacles energy is very much about stepping forward in creating, stepping forward in making. And you can't do that if your thoughts and I'm hearing naysayers, and they're for a lot of you guys, they're voices that you've internalized. Are like, they want to shut it down. They just keep shutting it down with like, well, but what if this, but what if that? Well, they don't like you, or they want to, and really learning to, I'm hearing that on this timeline, You guys are developed. Oh, you're my priestesses. I love that too. Okay, you're all my priestesses. Like, and I do priestessing courses. And if you're at my channel, you know that I'm like all about that lately. And that's all in the description box. Yay! But you guys really are like priestessing in terms of on this timeline. This is about getting into the practice of being that Empress energy, being that, living that, embodying that, increasing your capacity so you can really house the source energy that like creates worlds, my loves. And if you're gonna be like shutting that down with a bunch of worries and concerns, it's not gonna work for you. Like, you're not gonna be able to step forward when the choice comes, when the time is right to bring what you're bringing out into the world. So beautiful, beautiful pile twos. It really is about learning how to allow your beautiful intellect to work for you. And the moment thoughts or ideas or inner voices or even external critics that you decide to listen to start to clamp down on this beautiful, joyful, playful energy of what you're doing and what you're bringing, it is the Empress practicing being the Empress and mastering that energy that is going to be able to have you guys just not give in to this Nine of Swords energy at all. Like, you're going to see it coming a mile away. Like, the first sword is going to come down. You're going to be like, oh, nope, not going there. Okay, it's time for meditation. It's time for a bath. It's time for bed. It's time for a meal. Like, whatever it's time for. But you get to redirect this Nine of Swords, Nine of Voices energy on this timeline, and you get really, really good at it. I'm also hearing that you guys are going to get really, really good at this sort of coming forward with like, oh, I have this new thing I'm doing. Oh, there's this new thing I'm going to do. Or here's a new angle on that. And that this creative energy is going to flow unstoppably from you. Oh my gosh. Wow. I love it. I love it so much. The Two of Inspiration. Yeah. This Two of Wands is about planning. This is about the future. Look at this. Look at this character. And they're like got their little telescope out and they're like, I'm looking through the portal. This really is a portal moment for you. My beautiful pile twos getting on this timeline is so like, it's like the time is ripe. The time is right. I mean, this is a big theme actually right now. Like, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're checking in is the time for you to get this message. But if you're checking in around when this drops, there is this sort of window over the next few weeks. It's why I'm running a new program like over the next few weeks to support people, because timelines are collapsing and there are more portals available to us right now. It's really beautiful. It's really exciting. Like, yay. Okay. Like, some of us want support with that. Some of us need a group of like-minded people who are energetically supporting each other. And I am definitely 150% all about you guys and like a timeline that's this radiant, a timeline that's this beautiful, a timeline that's this high, the timeline that's this unstoppable. The only thing that would stop you on this timeline would be your, buying into the limiting thoughts and limiting beliefs and the naysayers around you, or buying into the limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs and the naysayers within you. And usually those sort of go hand in hand. So you guys plan, you guys go ahead and like think big here, because your dreams and your visions, like, you're able to manifest them on this timeline. Absolutely. Okay, one more. Wow, really? Okay. Ah, the Four of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is about, in this reading, this is about you guys being resourced. This is about you guys having everything you need in order to be able to keep moving forward and to keep doing what you're doing. And I'm hearing that some of you guys, yeah. All right, your guys are saying that because of this Nine of Swords energy, the only thing that would keep you from this timeline would be, again, clamping down on and restricting yourselves and restricting this incredible flow of source energy that wants to move through you and manifest, and like really forgetting that this is a game and that you're here to play. Like, we're on this plane of existence. This planet is like meant to be a playground. It is meant to be a paradise. That is the original design of this planet. Part of the wonder of, living out a narrative here and playing on this playground is that the avatars, the human avatars, have like built-in forgetters. So that the experience of, this game is like more realistic. We're turning on our remembering chips, a lot of us, because people have gotten lost in that forgetting, and the games have gotten scary, and people are using their imaginations to conjure up what they don't want. If you just look at our programming and the media, television shows, things that people are watching, it's like, this is a nightmare. Like, why would I want that story? People do, let's not judge, but we can say on a timeline like this this isn't necessarily for us. Creativity and joy is for us, right? So the Four of Materials says that like you guys really have and will have everything that you need, and really intact is this Empress creativity of your imagination, of your skill, the joyful, playful energy of the Page of Pentacles. And that this really is all you need, in addition to the optimism of the Sun, the ability to continue looking forward and plan. Okay, all of that is your Four of Pentacles. And the trick here is to know that you have your Four of Pentacles. Know that there's, if you think of the four, like a square as like, it's like a power spot. It's like really, really good structure. But we don't stop there. We continue on up to the point of a pyramid, right? You don't want your energy to get stuck at the base of the situation. You have the resources. You will always have the resources to keep creating and creating and creating on this timeline. It's so beautiful. You don't ever need to worry about, will there be enough? It is, what this is saying is it is always there for you. Wow. I love that. Okay, who wants to talk? Okay, my other crystal deck wants to talk. I don't know what this crystal deck is called, and I didn't bring all my like boxes and books and things with me on this trip, so it's like the crystal mystery deck. But it's so beautiful. It makes me so happy. I'm so glad I got this one. And yeah, pile twos, this is really gorgeous timeline. So stepping out of your fears, your worries, your limiting beliefs, and your concerns is a practice. And that's why the Empress is that masterful energy. The Empress is why the Empress is such big deal energy here. Because becoming the Empress, being the Empress, that takes practice. Like there are practices. This is what I do with my priestesses, right? There are practices, and you do them over and over and over again, and eventually you become masterful with them. Now, is being masterful being perfect with things? No, it's just being really, really good at them. And on this timeline, you are really, really good at this. Like really good at this. I love it. Perseverance, gorgeous. Earth element, turquoise. Yeah, this is the thing. How about perseverance come out when I'm talking about practicing? I don't make this up. Like seriously, my loves, do not quit on developing into this energy, having the capacity to be this in the world for yourselves. You don't be this for anybody else. You be this for you, and then it overflows and spills over, and everybody else gets to benefit from that, my loves. Persevere. Do your practices. Do the things. Just remember that it's play. It's like keep asking yourself, am I having fun yet? You're a creator, my beautiful pile twos. So I keep wanting to call you pile threes. So maybe you want to look at pile three too. I don't know yet because I haven't done it yet. But like seriously, my loves. Yeah, keep going. Perspective. I love this. This really is too about that, like having the vision, trusting the vision, and knowing that you have what it takes. You have what you need. Sorry, like I have a little hand moment. You have what you need to get there, to go there. You really, really do. This is like seeing this for yourselves, knowing this for yourselves. This is a perspective. And it is a perspective that gets us unblocked, gets us out of this paralysis, right? Of the Nine of Swords. Is really being able to see beyond, a dark night. Okay, my loves, let's keep looking here. Initiation, gorgeous. Aragonite, the fire element. Oh, this stone over here was Larimar. This stone is turquoise. I think I said that. Okay, beautiful. Initiation, gorgeous. Yeah, this really is, again, I'm hearing that this, I'm hearing that this stepping forward in play, really bringing what there is to bring out into the world, really allowing your creations to be seen, allowing your creations to be shown, like coming forward. It's getting you on this timeline, and it is an initiation to being, I'm hearing for some of you, the artist that you are, really being the empress that you are. It's just about, you guys have to come out with it, all right? And this is an initiation onto this timeline, this coming out, this moment. This is beautiful. Wow, this is gorgeous. Cognizance, emerald, Mercury. Love it. Emerald's I'm wearing emeralds. I wear emerald every day. It's just my heart chakra. It's my birthstone. It's a heart chakra stone. It's my like wedding band. It's all the things, and it's so, it's so good for me. And you guys, emerald energy, really like cognizance, Mercury, communication. This is really nothing less than this communication, this cognizance. I mean, this perspective coming from your higher source self, the energy that creates world. Also, this malachite energy really has that very like emerald green too. So there's a lot of heart chakra opening, a lot of heart chakra energy here. Look at all this green actually here. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm hearing for some of you guys, like, well, if you're feeling it, get some emeralds. But I'm hearing that malachite, that heart chakra stone energy, and to really allow your divine inner wise mind to take I'm hearing to take the reins. So to go ahead and from a heart-centered place, again, trust that you have everything you need. Trust your dreams and your visions and your beautiful ones. Let go of the nightmares. Stop putting your guys want me to tell you guys about this. So the imagination is software running in the hardware of the body. So what you allow to play, what you allow to run is actually going to write code that's going to manifest in the 3D. And so your guides are saying to like make sure your thinking and make sure your plans are really more aligned with your dreams and your visions, and to trust that. And that the more you open to getting downloads and practice really aligning with your source self and that source energy that creates worlds. And then the more you practice as well, like coming forward with your creations, sharing your creations and sharing them joyfully. Like, don't make them mean so much. Don't get all invested in like, are they going to like it? Are they not going to like it? Just play with it. Be like, I made this painting. And it's like, it doesn't even matter what other people think. Like, really get out there with what you're doing with more fun. And that is the beginning of living your dreams. So you want to start imagining, really imagining with a lot more heart-centered resonance what you want. What does your heart want? The heart wants what the heart wants. Imagine it, plan for it, believe in it. Know that you have what it takes to begin down that path. And I'm hearing that path is going to unfold for you again and again and again and again. So it's not just like, oh, you step on this path and here's the timeline and now it's done. It doesn't work that way. It branches and it branches and it branches and you go all the way there, or like all the way there. This is a beautiful journey for you, my loves. So quieting these voices, practicing quieting those voices, really getting that cognizance of that heart-centered place that connects with your source self energy, being that divine feminine boss as a creator and bringing it fearlessly, joyfully, playfully out into the world and sharing it, trusting and knowing that you will always have what you need to stay living this creative life, this created life, this co-created life. It just requires that perspective. It requires that willingness to step onto this timeline, that courage. And it requires your perseverance and your practice, and really making your container, your human body and your vessel able to hold the frequency of the Empress. Okay, pile twos. This is gorgeous. This is when I say here at kylinlight. Whoop, here we go. Sink it in. Type in pile 2, I receive it. That puts that message through your fingertips up into your nervous system and into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. It's really, really deep. Your body will remember this for you. It will help you make the choices to get you on this timeline. Yeah, I know. I think everything. It's like a little like Zooey Deschanel vibrational frequency. I don't know. She and I guess have things in common. So your angels want to talk through the divine feather messenger to you guys. They have 2 messages for you to finish this up. The first is from the meadowlark. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Yeah, you will. Really, inner discovery, too, is really discovering that your source self has this much creativity and that you can let it flow. Like, you can let it flow. That is this initiation. And Loon, pay attention to your dream time. Messages of guidance are drifting in. Okay, that's very straightforward, my loves. If you don't keep a dream journal, maybe now's a good time to do that. Again, as I said, these next few weeks, if you're looking at this when this dropped, are particularly, they're like, sorry, your guides are saying like they're vital, they're vibrant. And I'm like, okay, but can we get that? They're exciting. We're all super energized and jazzed about it. But they're really like just full of opportunity. There are unique timeline congruences happening. And I know, I love that. Every moment is unique. So that's beautiful too. But this particular moment is unique. And so if these messages are coming through, if you don't normally keep a dream journal, now might be a good time to keep a dream journal. And yeah, this is just so super hot. I so hope you guys sunk this into your bodies and typed in pile 2, I receive it. As usual, if you're feeling me and you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. So you can find out more about that in the description box if you want a free reading. I really do them. I just told someone the other day, this is amazing actually. I'm looking through my list of people who signed up for a free reading to see who jumps out. This one name jumps out. So then I head over to Facebook, and then this person's made a friend request, and I'm like, oh, wow, well, that's definitely them. So then I go to message them to let them know that they won the free reading giveaway, and then that's great. And then a couple days go by, and then it turns out they signed up for my priestessing course. I didn't even know that. So like, seriously, my guys, like, it's like the alignments, the energies, the containers of this priestessing stuff is like really, really magical. And you so get in my energy field if you want to be in my energy field. And I love the possibility of walking through these portal opportunities with any of you who are interested, but it's happening really soon. So check that out as well. Okay, now I'm like babbling about it because I'm like so excited. I get excited over here. Okay, my loves, I so hope you sunk this in. I hope you subscribe if you're feeling me. And I hope you know, as always, most of all, my beautiful pile 2 Empress timelines, you are so very loved. Hello, pile 3s. Hello, my gorgeousnesses. You guys, what's your highest possible timeline? Oh my gosh, these readings have been fascinating, like absolutely interesting. I love it when, I love the downloads I get for what readings to do, so this is very exciting. You guys picked this green aventurine stone, and you guys picked the sun card from my Radiant Wilds Tarot. All of these are sun card readings. I don't know why I just work here. I think it has to do with the fact that this highest possible timeline is radiant, is having to do with your creativity, is having to do with your joy, is having to do with your optimism. You don't get on a highest possible timeline without being pretty optimistic, right? You have to believe it's possible in order to choose it. And timelines are so much about when you come to crossroads, it's like branches on trees, my loves. It's like you get to a certain point and then you have a choice, and then you make a choice, and then it takes you onto that timeline. They really are like, timelines are like branches, veins, root systems. Like that's kind of like that sort of that structure is like really how they are shown to me by the I don't know, by the fifth dimensional beings or multi-dimensional beings who are like, here's how it works, Kylan, and share this with the people so they can understand. And I'm like, okay, I will. So here I am doing that. So anyway, my loves, it's not that you can't quantum jump, and you can jump from branch to branch. In fact, you may want to do that. If you were attracted to more than one pile here today, you may want to listen to another pile, and then you choose which of these is actually the timeline. But you know, there's always something too. There's always a message about the first one you choose, even if that message is for you to choose not that, right? To discriminate, to, you know, so my loves, let's have a look. These have been so hot. Ooh, the Hermit. Wow. Okay. We're journeying inward on this timeline. We are going for enlightenment and nothing less. Wow. I love that. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Okay. This is passion and inspiration. So yeah. Okay. So I'm actually hearing that you guys have been sort of journeying inwards. You've been doing, look at this card. Like, can we just, oh my gosh, Hermit. Yeah. Sorry, like that's like one of the most beautiful Hermit cards I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen that in this deck yet. The Hermit is journeying inwards, and I'm hearing that actually that a lot of you guys have been doing the inner work. You've really been sort of laying the foundations and the groundwork, and that this new timeline is a bit of a busting forth. I mean, the Knight of Wands is not only like fast moving, busting forth energy, but it's fast moving, busting forth energy with passion and inspiration. So, yeah, wow. So this is like kind of like this is sort of a busting out timeline. All right, I love it. I love it. 3 of Wands, gorgeous. So the 3 of Wands speaks to, I call it in the traditional tarot, your ship is coming in. But this card's really about holding the vision. My loves, you really want to hold the vision here of what's possible, because there is going to be this massive busting out moment on this timeline. I love it. I love it. And the star. Yeah, this is even more about holding the vision of what's possible. The star is also about your highest aspirations. So yeah, okay. Whatever you guys have been actually dreaming about, like what's your dream, that timeline is available to you. Flat out, end of story. Like you've got the Hermit, the Star, the Sun here, like really. And then the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands are both really luminous, really, really powerful. So let's everybody just take a deep breath in with me. Pile threes, what you're dreaming about, what's your highest aspiration, your star card, okay, is possible. To get on this timeline, you need to hold the vision. The word they're giving me is relentlessly. That's a little bit intense. Yeah. They're saying with commitment, okay, that you guys really need to hold the vision with commitment. This does mean for some of you going down to the harbor every day to see if your ship has come in, and day after day after day, it hasn't come in yet. And holding the vision, that's that star energy that it's going to come in. Because it's going to come in, and it's going to come in swift, and it's going to come in fast, and you guys are going to jump on it because the passion and the inspiration has been in there. However, it's been in there in a quiet and contained way, all right? So your guides are saying that getting on this highest possible timeline does not involve a whole bunch of like freaking out, pushing the river, forcing things, like, yeah. They're saying that this is your Hermit energy. That is really about so much about you guys holding the vision, really, really being with it, really, really doing with the work that there is to do in order to continue to align your frequency to the frequency of your highest vision, your highest good. And that for a lot of us, that alignment is it really takes something to get there. And I'm hearing that the reason why getting on this timeline, is like requires you guys to be in this kind of hermit mode with it, is because there's so much recalibrating. There's so much cultivation of patience. I'm hearing for some of you guys to listen to again, if you have already, the audiobook. For some reason, that's an important distinction of Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now. But to get again and again and again aligned with what you want in terms of, so that you truly believe it's possible. So it's not about going down to the harbor to see if your ships come in, but going down the harbor to see when your ship has come in. I'm hearing for you guys as well that on this timeline, you're really learning to speak like with care, because you understand the magic power of your words. You really understand how crucial it is that you not allow anyone or anything. And this is also part of this Hermit energy. You don't want to allow external influences, because this dream is so beautiful and so big, and so, I'm hearing it's just so good for you. Like it's really good for you. But that like other people, most people don't get that. This is not ordinary. And most people are vibrating at an ordinary frequency that's not going to attain dreams like this timeline for you. And so you need to be a little more hermity about this energy as you continue to cultivate your capacity to really match and hold the frequency of a dream that's this big. And this is the work of it. This is the work of getting there, it's an inner job. But that it's, And they're saying that if you're not hermity with it, that other people's frequency, other people's energies, other people's expectations in terms of what they think is possible in the world and in life will sort of like rock the boat here on this. Well, a lot of boat metaphors. But this Knight of Wands energy, like you guys are going to bust forth. Like as soon as this shows up, you guys are going to run on down to that port and like jump on that ship and just be like, this is mine. This is mine. This is and what I'm hearing for you, my pile of threes, is be ready. I love that. They're saying like this is real, this is possible, this timeline is like here. And you guys, the way to they're not even saying the way to get on this timeline. They're saying the way to stay on this timeline. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, this is the way. I'm a sci-fi nerd. I am. And the Mandalorian was cute. Oh my God, Grogu. I can't even, oh, you guys. I mean, if you watch it, you know. Like, it's all about that little baby Yoda puppet. Like, he's so cute. Yeah. Also, everyone's got this Pedro Pascal thing lately. I don't know. Anyway, I'm chit-chatting. Yeah, like a little bit, I digress. I digress. I'm going to look over here at the Prism Oracle at some of the energetics, some of the emotional things that are going on with you in terms of your ability to calibrate, with you in terms of your ability to, yeah. And it's about calibrating to the frequency of the dream. It's also about developing your capacity, your energetic capacity. I'm hearing for some of you that this Hermit time, this Three of Wands energy, really is a lot about just improving your physical body so that you can handle it. One of my mentors used to talk a lot about you know, that you through yoga and through diet, and you really increase your body's ability to be with some of the bigger, more potent energies, the psychic energies. So they're really, I'm hearing that for a lot of you guys, my pile 3, that in staying on this timeline, like staying this course, really like being here. And there's going to be this jump moment too, you guys. This Knight of Wands moment is going to show up. So like this timeline means like when the opportunities arise, you want to jump. You want to go through those portals when they show up, okay? Because they are leading you to your sort of your ultimate vision. Also, your guides just want to point out that like you will get what you're dreaming about. Do not lose the joy of the journey because you get there. And if you haven't enjoyed the whole way, you're going to get there and be like, what, this is it? Because like it turns out it's about getting there. Oh, sweetness. Oh, I love that. That's so good. Yeah, this really is too. You guys need to continue to be kind and gentle with yourselves in the face of, I'm hearing a whole bunch of naysayers and people who just don't get it. You don't try to convince them. Don't even share it with them anymore. Allow it to be an inner work. And only people who can hold this vision with you are the ones that you bring this to, that you're working on this in its fullness and its completeness. It's too precious. It's really, there's like a lot of sweetness with this. This is your dream, my loves. This is what you want in your heart. At this time, by the way, things, we transform, like things shift. So yeah. Your guides are saying like, this is the timeline you're on right now. Yeah, you may end up with a different dream, you know, sometime down the road, but this is, you are on this timeline toward this dream absolutely right now. So treat it like the precious gift that the vision is, and hold the vision. Oh, it's such sweetness. Trust. Yes. Oh my God. Trust that you are on this path. Trust that everything is always working out for you. Trust that this is possible. That's just so big. Like it's so big, you guys. This is possible. My gosh, I love it. Abundance. This is beautiful. Well, it is your highest possible timeline, but your highest possible timeline right now is lit, pile 3s. I love it. Ideation. Yeah, exactly. Can we just talk about how completely these go together? Your powers of visualization are crucial here. Your powers of, again, alignment to this highest possible good. I'm hearing like vision boarding, vision mapping, journaling. I'm hearing, you know, doing visualization meditations. I'm hearing just continuing to, yeah. And then this thing that's so important with the law of attraction really is, again, calibrating to the vibrational frequency of what you want. So it's really like putting yourself in the shoes of that you're already there, that it's already done, that you already have it. Because this timeline, this is already done, my loves. If you want it, it's done. Like, so just stay the course. Beautiful. Faith, trust. I mean, it's, yeah, this is really more, it's to a large degree, this is all about the power of your belief and your ability to hold the vision. Yeah. Wow. Pile 3s. This is amazing. All right. I'm going to let the divine, yeah, they're like, yeah, Kylan. We talk through you. The Divine Feather Messenger wants to talk to you, my beautiful pile 3s. So while I shuffle these, I will say, do the thing I always suggest you do, which is put this message, put this timeline into your bodies. Own this, pile 3s. Type in pile 3, I receive it. Puts that message through your fingertips, up through your nervous system, into your neural pathways. You get it on a kinesthetic level. That becomes a cellular memory, and your body will remember this for you. So it's kind of like the faith and the trust and like all of that energy. Your body will remember that for you. It will be easier to stay this course if you sink this into your body. So type in pile 3, I receive it. Okay, great. Wow, all these really jumped out for you. Magic is so, like, magic is afoot with my pile 3s. You guys are priestesses. Oh my goodness gracious. If you want support, I am running a new program that's supporting everyone. The energies are really up right now, and it's happening really soon. So check that out in the description box if you want to join my priestesses and, oh my gosh, manifesting your dreams. Yeah, we're all about that over here. You know that if you follow me. Grouse. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. I love that. Yes, this is beautiful. So this is a lot of energy. And again, the hermit kind of feels like it's like contained and you know, like you're alone and you're contained and you're containing it all. They're not saying that. They're just saying again that this is precious. There's sweetness here. This is what your heart wants. So don't share it with people who are, don't cast your pearls before swine. Don't share it with people who don't get it. But absolutely move your body. It's going to help you to move this energy. It's also going to help you to calibrate. And like I was sharing earlier about one of my mentors, is that like you doing yoga, doing physical activity, doing practices actually strengthens the energy body in your body. Like it also helps with your chemistry, frankly. Like for like there are foods that really kind of like can mess with your body chemistry, and then they kind of mess with your nervous system, and then regulating your nervous system to the calibration of like big dreams. You know, living out a big dream life can be really stressful if you're not calibrated, if your nervous system isn't regulated. So things like caffeine or nicotine, or like there's all kinds of things that can really impact that. So take good care of your body, and one of the ways to do that here, your angels are saying the power of dance and movement will help you access your highest guidance. Cardinal, stand tall and proud, see the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. That's just flat out like, yeah, like see it. See that the ship is coming in. It's not if, it's when. See it. And when it comes, jump on that, and like, because you're the captain, it's your ship. Like seriously, my loves, like this is so here. Kingfisher, prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. Faith, trust, abundance, doubled down. Thank you, Kingfisher, for doubling down on that message. Pile 3 is smoking. Who are you? You're priestesses. I freaking love this timeline. This is gorgeous. Who wouldn't want to tell someone like, yes, you can totally have what your heart desires? Like, I love it for you. One thing that your guides want you guys to know is that the vibrational frequency of what your heart desires is what you are manifesting. That is the timeline you are on. It will not necessarily look exactly how, or come exactly when, or come exactly with whom you think in your human brain. They're like, we've got that on a much bigger playing field, but the vibrational frequency of it, the fulfillment of it, your heart's fulfillment is totally on this timeline. You are on this timeline already. This is gorgeous. Stay the course. Stay the course. Pile 3s. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I so hope you sunk this in. I hope you sunk this into your bodies and typed in pile 3. I receive it. I hope you're feeling me. If you are, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I do free reading giveaways, but those are for subscribers only. So you can find out about how to enter that in the description box. And what else? Only the most important thing always and forever. Pile 3s, beautiful, amazing, dream realizers of pile 3s, dream realizers, dreamers, dream havers of the dream, creators of the dream, I don't know, dreamers, pile 3s. You're living the dream. No, you are so very loved. Mwah.